Horacio Cartes, who served as the President of Paraguay from 2013 to 2018, has been a controversial figure, and his impact on the country has drawn mixed reactions. Here's a breakdown of the key areas where his influence has been seen as harmful or damaging. 1. Corruption allegations. Cartes has faced numerous accusations of corruption, both during his presidency and afterward. In July 2022, the U.S. government labeled him significantly corrupt and barred him from entering the U.S., alleging involvement in systemic corruption and collaboration with criminal organizations. These accusations have tarnished Paraguay's image internationally and have weakened public trust in political institutions. 2. Economic impact. Although Cartes' administration touted economic growth, many critics argued that the benefits were not evenly distributed. Cartes, a wealthy businessman before entering politics, was seen as promoting policies that favored big business and elites while failing to address deep-rooted issues of inequality. Rural poverty remained high, and wealth concentration worsened, particularly in the agricultural sector, where large landowners benefited disproportionately from policies. 3. Land ownership and indigenous rights. Cartes' administration was criticized for not doing enough to address land reform, a critical issue in Paraguay where land ownership is highly concentrated. This worsened social conflicts, especially in rural areas, where small farmers and indigenous groups were often displaced or marginalized. Violent clashes over land rights, such as those between campesinos, small farmers, and security forces, persisted during his tenure. 4. Organized crime and drug trafficking. Under Cartes, Paraguay remained a hub for smuggling and drug trafficking, with critics accusing him of not doing enough to combat these issues. Cartes himself has been linked to illicit financial dealings and money laundering. His alleged ties to drug cartels and organized crime have raised concerns about the penetration of criminal elements in politics, potentially undermining the rule of law and public safety. 5. Weakening democratic institutions. During his presidency, Cartes was accused of trying to extend his influence beyond his term, including efforts to amend the constitution to allow for presidential re-election, which was widely seen as a threat to Paraguay's democratic stability. Though this move was ultimately blocked, it sparked significant protests in 2017, during which one protester was killed. His continued political influence after leaving office, particularly through his control over the Colorado Party, has kept concerns about democratic backsliding alive. Overall impact. Cartes' legacy is seen by many as one of deepening corruption, unequal economic development, and institutional erosion. His presidency left Paraguay grappling with entrenched issues of inequality, organized crime, and weak democratic governance, contributing to a climate of political instability and lack of trust in the country's leadership. The extent of damage depends on one's perspective. Supporters might argue that he brought economic growth and stability, while critics focus on the long-term harm to Paraguay's democracy, economy, and social fabric.